All right. All right. All right. He did it. He did it. Yep, he did it. He really, really did it. hmm So, uh, hello everybody. Um, whom happen to be looking at this right now currently. It's me, Daniel the Flame. I'm here to tell you I'm back again. Um, Yet again, I am here doing another live stream. Um, because it's what I do. I got some stuff to talk about. Some things I wanted to go over. Stuff that's been happening in the haps, in the now, and the wow, and the ooh. Yeah, all that stuff, all that goodness. But yeah, for the most part, first I wanted to actually tackle the video game awards. As you can see, uh, yeah, see the video game awards happened. Um, lot of upset for a lot of people, in terms of what went down because a lot of people were not happy with what went down. Um, but I am not one of those people. I do not believe that it was a bad thing that Expedition 33 swept the video game awards. That's not a problem. That's not like that. I don't even understand how that became a topic for people to even bring up, let alone for that to even be humored at all. Ooh, Expedition 33 did all of this. Like, well, yeah, it's a really good game. Um, but also it makes the most sense. And what do I mean by that? I mean the fact that out of all the stuff, like look at the games they got for Game of the Year: Donkey Kong Bonanza, Death Stranding 2, Hades 2, so Hollow Knight Silk Song. I needed to wait for the words to pop up in order for me to read it. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Those were all the games they got for Game of the Year. Realistically, good games, but there should be more. Like, it's weird that there isn't an abundance of games that could have been basically put on the forefront to actually have a logical reason behind, if Expedition 33 win, then it'd be like, okay, like, yeah, that's a tight race or something like that. But there wasn't. I'm saying that because it's like, out of the games that are out, there's like two that realistically were actually a problem for Expedition 33, or should have even been up there in the same category. One is Hollow Knight Silk Song, as well as Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And only because of basically the controversy behind Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 existing, and then just essentially what that game just proved itself to be. It's a freaking like Witcher thing. Now, Death Stranding 2 was never anything that was on the radar, should have been on the radar for anybody to even be classified as Game of the Year, because I don't give a damn how much Kojima dick you suck. No, the game isn't really up on that par of something to be that class. Like, not saying it's a bad game. I'm saying that it's not on par with something that I would classify as Game of the Year. It's just, yeah, it was really well done. That's all. But Kojima is known for that. So, but as far as this game actually like breaking away and doing just amazing stuff, no, didn't do that or had that at all. So I think like the main thing that a lot of people just need to understand is that just, yeah, Claire Obscure was gonna sweep because there was nothing else. There's nothing else that exists in that came out this year that was worthy of anything. Essentially proving how bad the gaming community has gotten in terms of its lackluster games that have came out. And it was like, yeah, these might be big named games and some shit like that, and everyone just loves talking about them for whatever reason. But that doesn't change the fact that these things aren't realistically good like games that people are willing to waste their hard-earned money for. Like, good, not at all. That's not happening. We're not getting that. We're not having a, a cornucopia of video games coming out that just make you go, oh shit, like yeah, this was something. This was something. Fuck. The fact that best direction was given to Expedition 33. Again, a turn-based video game, but essentially because of the story and the voice acting and everything like that. I mean, hell, you had the three prominent main characters up there for best voice acting and then you're gonna sit there and go that they won't win for best game direction like that. See, I was like, it's a hat on a hat. Everything that happened was a hat on a hat, and it's like there's way too much in Expedition 33 to deny it to have all of these winnings because it's like what you're being put up against. You're not there was no way that it wasn't gonna win. But that's the problem is that the game was rigged in the beginning. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, like Split Fiction. Like seriously, what the fuck? Why is this even up here as a game that's worthy of something? It's like the game came out and it was immediately forgotten about. Look at this. It's just only 5 out of all the games that come out all year. Only 5 were the ones that you were like, only 5. And one of them is a game that came out a year before, but essentially because of open beta process, it's like it don't count. But I mean, same thing happened to what's the name of that game? The one Larian Studios did, Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3 did the same thing. And it's like, oh, technically it's not officially released until now. And I was like, all right, whatever. But everybody know. Everybody know. So it's like it's I'm quite confused with a lot of what is going on with these people. But it only because it's like the idea behind getting mad at Expedition 33. I just keep wanting to say the whole name, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. But the whole idea of getting mad for it is ridiculous. It's retarded. It's like, why did it keep winning? It won way too much, not even that good of a game. And it's like, well, it's better than the rest of them. That should be the main issue of an argument. I'm not even going to deny it's still just a turn-based RPG. The story might be amazing, but it's still just a turn-based RPG. Nothing innovative happened or changed. And the fact that it came from an indie studio also, hell, I would have loved if one of their acceptance speeches was them throwing shade at Ubisoft, which they definitely should have. Because it's like, look at what happens when you think outside the box and explore and allow gaming to do just that. Be gaming and be fun and not just constantly keep making fucking Assassin's Creed shit. Notice how fucking Star Wars Outlaws isn't up there. I'm still not done with that video done by Mahler. Like, I'm still not done with that video. I've been watching it in strides. But seriously, this is crazy for the fact that it's like you have way too many people. I mean, way too many people not understanding that this is an industry problem. This isn't the game wasn't worthy for all these awards. No, it most definitely was. But the industry sucks right now. The industry is full of shit. The industry has way too many people filling themselves by doing the exact same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results without actually making the games any fun. Like, they're not fun. They're not fun at all. And like that's a huge problem. And I don't understand why the backlash was essentially let's attack the game, not actually attack the developers for like giving us lackluster shit. I mean, like, I heard nothing from Silent Hill F, but like that I heard that like as a Silent Hill game, it's actually not that great. The Ghost of Yote also, and it was like it is nowhere near compared to the to Ghost of Tsushima. So it's like, it's like, all right, they made it and it's a sequel, but it's like it's decent. but not something to where it's like, well, Ghost of Tsushima was a breakaway, but this one is just like, all right, it's more of the same. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess. And you see what I'm saying? It's like, so with that lackluster enthusiasm towards the games, what the hell do you expect to happen? I mean, take into account like what's going to happen next year if Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. And I say big if because you never know. But if Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, the same thing's going to happen. It's just going to keep winning award after award after award. Fuck, it won an award this year and the game isn't even out yet. But how crazy is it to think that, you know, the most anticipated game of all time would have a challenge from someone from somewhere doing something? Again, to me, one of the bigger games that essentially was an issue for Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. I did it. I said the whole name. But one of the things that was like an actual problem to it was, again, the Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight came out and it did gangbusters. And again, being an indie title also should let you know. And it's like, think about this shit. And it's like, look at these games that you have right here. All right, for best art direction, indie, indie, indie. It's like indie. These are fucking indie games. These are not the AAA things. Like, what the fuck? Well, you know, Death Stranding is owned by Sony, but seriously, like, Kojima isn't one of the bigger name like, he's not his own big name individual developers. This is the sequel to the first game that he made after he left Konami. So think about it. And Sucker Punch, it's like, yeah, can you classify Sucker Punch as AAA? I guess now. But again, much like with Death Stranding 2, this is a sequel to their little breakaway thing. Fuck, Hades 2, sequel to their breakaway thing. Hollow Knight, sequel to their breakaway thing. Like, are you not seeing the pattern? The pattern that's upsetting me, because this is realistically everything that's wrong with gaming. It's not Expedition 33. Klepski with this badass soundtrack. And again, like, it wasn't too long ago, I was looking at this stuff and I was just basically giving my thoughts on everything. And it's just like, yo, nah, not at all. just nah. Ugh. Like, these games were not games that was gaming to me. And it was like, yeah, but compared to Expedition 33, and it's like, are you better than that? And it's like, no, you're not. You're not at all. What was this? Best scoring music. And I was like, nigga, Klapski, Expedition 33 went to the Grammys, man. Like, it got nominated at the Grammys. Why would you assume anything else? It's, God damn it. This is annoying because it's like, this is so obvious, but everyone is getting mad at the wrong shit. You are focusing on the wrong shit. No, there's nothing wrong with Expedition 33 winning so much. But there's everything wrong with the industry not having enough things that also could have won. Where it's like, oh, that actually would have been, that made sense as an argument. Like, that's actually true. Best audio design. I would say with Battlefield 6's multiplayer, the quality of sound, it not being so jarring as to obstruct player like accessibility. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, you're not overwhelmed by hearing so much that essentially it's hard for you to play the game. But in actuality, it's far more idealistic towards what you would think actual combat in an high intense situation would sound like, but at the same time, it does not obstruct the gameplay to where it's like you're so overwhelmed in that scenario. So yeah, I would give it that win strictly because of that, and like just hands down because of that one aspect, because that in itself was very, very well done, for especially for Battlefield. But to see so many people engaged and have fun with the game, with that aspect in it, is like, yeah, that's something I was like, yeah, like they would definitely. But again, like with clerics, like, like your score is really what's really great. So the idea behind is like, all right, yeah, the design and the sound, that's a different ball game entirely. So I mean, hell, they had the Erika Ishii chick because she did Ghost of Yote, but Ghost of Yote as a performance, no, it's like it was very bland. It was very bland. Now I do for the Silent Hill F, Konasu Kaito, like she was yeah, because it damn near felt like the game was like built around her. So realistically, it's like you kind of got to give it to her for that. It felt like it was just built around her. It's crazy because yeah, I gotta admit, I was rooting for Daredevil to win. I really was. I was rooting for Daredevil to win. It's surprised that he didn't, but I was rooting for him to win. Um, you know what? It's also surprising that people didn't lose their damn minds, being like, "Look at what a girl did, girl, 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 girl." Ugh, here, okay, this one, like this Game Awards was very tame and subsequently just as equally boring, but yeah, just very tame, if anything. And this is the made up category for DEI shit. This essentially is Sweet Baby Inc.'s wet dream, if you will, in terms of a category. This is all that you fear and everything that should not be. Uh, ugh. Yeah. Innovation in accessibility, recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. The gayest shit I have ever heard. And why the fuck would Doom be on it? Like, it won. Jesus Christ. So your biggest DEI game was Doom. Doesn't make any sense. Oh man, I would assume it would have been South of Midnight. It seems as if it should have been South of Midnight, and if anything, um, possibly Sony wanted to piss off Ubisoft. They didn't make it Assassin's Creed because let's be real, the Video Game Awards is owned by Sony, but like yeah, it's weird that Doom was the one that won. You mean the game that like it's such a made up thing. It's so stupid. But it's like you don't want to be completely obvious towards the bullshit that you're trying to spit, but at the same time, you can't even practice what you preach. And it's like you're choosing a game, the one game where you're not like this multicultural or ambiguous character you can play with. You're just Doom guy killing demons in medieval times. That's it. And you're like, that's the one that has the most accessibility. This shit is funny. It's hilarious as hell to me. Games for impact. For thought-provoking games with a pro-social meaning or message. All right, this seems like even more DEI shit. Did I look at this last time? Jesus Christ, what type of bullshit is this? Consume Me, Just Blood, Lost Records, Bloom Rage, South of Midnight. Yes, it was gonna win something. Wonder stuff. I don't even remember this when I was looking at the nominees last time. Jesus Christ. It's like this is another DEI category. Don't get it twisted. This is another DEI category that they made up for no reason whatsoever. But just to make themselves feel better. I would understand if you were to say thought provoking. That that could be something. Games with like an existential crisis going on, or games that essentially like had a lot of people invested in the story or in the game itself because it was something that made people sit down and take their time with. That would have been fine. That would essentially been like like a thought provoking, like we called it games with yeah, existential games with an impact, something like that. And it is like you just have it like because it's like there's like pro social meaning, it's like just meaning, it's just like games with meaning. That's all, or a message, and that's it. Or a thought provoking game with a meaning or a message. Doesn't have to tackle anything social. Hell, similar to like fucking X-Men in the comics. It has politics, but that doesn't mean that it's political. It's not something where you look at it and it's like, oh, they're blatantly talking about these group of people or this action or that or this, and it's like, no, but if you relate to it, then that just proves that it was written very well because it's just something that's very relatable. A group of people being oppressed by another group of people. Bam! There you go. Relatability. Genius. It's just genius, really. Best ongoing. Yeah, this one also took me by surprise, it being No Man's Sky. But then again, No Man's Sky has been killing it. But honestly, Marvel Rivals should have won. Marvel Rivals should have definitely won. No Man's Sky does have its community, but Marvel Rivals has been killing it as far as just everything. I said it when I was doing this before, but yeah, Marvel Rivals definitely should have won. But I own No Man's Sky and I do not have Marvel Rivals. So I guess that also kind of answers that. That dilly of a pickle. Best community support. And Baldur's Gate 3. Now, is that fair considering the fact that the game itself was an open beta, well, or an in development game? So literally, the community itself was helping Larian Studios make the game better. Like, is it fair to say that you see how like it? Video Game Awards are some of the weirdest because of the fact there's so many things you can split hairs with in terms of just like technicality. It was like just on the technical aspect. And I would have gave it to Helldivers too, considering how that game is being kept alive strictly by the community itself at this point. Because, Sony fucked everybody hard. So I would have said Helldivers too. But because Baldur's Gate 3 is done, and it's like aside from just them giving away a bunch of free shit because Larian Studios is awesome. And did you see that damn trailer? The fucking Divinity trailer? Like, the Baldur's Gate 3 trailer they did a while back was all fucked up, but the Divinity trailer was really fucked up. Like that shit was honestly make a movie. It was like just looking at it, I was like, dude, they would make bank with some type of dark fantasy movie or something like that with the graphics and shit that they were implementing. It'd be beautiful, and like people all ages would go to see it, and then everyone would get all hissy fit about it because they'd be talking about how there's no way in hell that they could do something like this, knowing full damn well they can do something like that. And then it's gonna cause controversy, and realistically, it won't. It'll just be a bunch of people watching a movie, and they'd be like, "Man, that was fucked up," and it's like, "Yeah, it is fucked up. Isn't it great?" Best independent game. Cleared up, scared, oh man, I love it. Now this I don't know. Absolum. I've never heard of that. Ball X Pit. See now that this is another thing that's weird. Like they did like the little thought provoking games, but you didn't put blueprints in that. That's retarded. that's retarded. You see, like again, more so with them like kind of chokeholding themselves on like the choices as well as what games they want to put where for what. Because blueprints blew up. Like everyone was talking about blueprints. That was a very intuitive, well-crafted puzzle game. But nah, that wasn't a thought-provoking thing. It's like the whole point of the puzzle game was to be incredibly thought-provoking, and then it just what is it like like the house would regenerate and like the puzzles would be different or it would play different if you weren't able to figure it out in the given time, but it added on to the mystery and the wonderful just damn it. Best debut indie games. This seems like like a double negative. That doesn't make sense. Like, so you have the best indie game, but then you have a best debut indie game. Like, wouldn't the game that is the indie game is the game that debut that like I'm trying to say, why am I saying it weird? Debut that like the indie game that wins best indie game would be the game that debuted that year. So why would you then have a best debuted indie game if the winner of the indie games in itself is that? And so then it's like, all right, you have clear like so it's like, all right, does this mean it's not the sequels of shit? But the best debut games created by a new independent studio. Then make the studios the people. I mean the choices or whatever, not the game. That that kind of makes like again, like I said, like it's weird to have that because it's like, all right, you still got studios that are indie studios releasing games, but so if an indie studio released a brand new game, but you see what I'm saying? Because then it'd be like Hollow Knight, Silk Song should be up here because it's still an indie game and it's still debuted this year. It's just a sequel. It's a sequel. See it again, like, but again, that's me splitting hairs. But essentially, that's like the nature of the beast when it comes to video games and shit like that. And it's like just splitting hairs. Best mobile game. That's funny. That's just really funny. Which one won? Oh, the horse racing. Yep. It's crazy, but I will watch this anime eventually. I'm not making any promises, but I did write it down in my little black book for anime to partake in. But that is something that will be watched at some point. Now I wonder if they're gonna do oh no, that's not a mobile. That's a online game. That Anata thing that basically is taking the web swinging from Spider-Man, the city sandbox from GTA, and then they're just making it cutesy Chinese anime girls because there's a difference between Japanese cutesy anime girls and Chinese cutesy anime girls. It's a difference. It's a big difference. And for anyone that has clicked on the stream and decided to tune in, stayed up until this point, hello. Hi. My name is Danieltheflame. I tend to do these randomly. But when I do stream, I stream for you. I stream with the best of them. I do it to make myself feel good and to just, I don't know, just talk about nonsense. Oh, but also check out the channel. I got a bunch of videos of me saying and talking about different topics and whatnot. And also, if you're interested in hearing me speak on anything else, definitely leave a comment, put it in the chat, whatever. I get to you when I can. But I just wanted to talk about some stuff before I get into playing Gundam Crossfire. So, yeah. Breast VR and AI game. What one? I have no idea. The Midnight Walk. Okay. I think I saw the trailer for this game, but nothing else. How was Neil Patrick Harris's acting for Deadpool? I didn't hear anything for it. I'm interested. I'm interested to see what MPH did. I like MPH. Like most people. He's okay. Best action game. So Doom got the inclusivity award, but not the action award. But Hades 2 got the action award, knowing full damn well that Hollow Knight Silk Song is really, really actiony. It being a fucking 2D side scrolling crazy thingamajig, as well as Ninja Gaiden not winning over Hades 2. Hades 2 has action, but it's like the shit that they was doing in the new Ninja Gaiden, crazy. Like that was really good. But Hades 2 gets it. Weird. What do you say around Rachel Zegler? Weird. As I sip my Hawaiian punch. Best action adventure. Wouldn't the game that had the best action win this? But no, it went to Hollow Knight Silk Song. Best action adventure. If a damn sure can't be Death Stranded, because the fuck, it's a walking sim. Like, the fuck? Spend more time walking than you do actually action. Well, that can count for adventure. Not really an adventure if you're delivering packages. Captain, cabinets, trapped in cabinets. Can he get out? Will he get out? Of course he can. Best RPG. Clear obscure. This pissed me off to no fucking avail. Why is Avowed up here? More of a if there ever was a reason to prove my point, Avowed is up here for best RPG. I talked about this last time. I'm gonna talk about it again. He said to no one, Avowed is in here. Avowed, dude. You know how disgusting that is. This game was a buggy, retarded mess, and it's up here for best RPG. Why? Because they don't have anything else. That's the problem. They don't have anything else to show. They have nothing else to give. They got nothing else to put on here, but they got Avowed. And like, that's just, oh, that's so, oh, it's inconsiderate and it's ignorant is what it is. And it's very, very retarded. Like, just so retarded. There couldn't have been another like a JRPG or something that they could have got. Fucking, damn, I forgot all about it. The Digimon game. Why isn't that up here? Shit. That just pissed me off. I didn't even think about that. Why isn't the Digimon game up here? That game was phenomenal. It did gangbusters. People loved the hell out of it. That was phenomenal. You could have got rid of Avowed for the Digimon game. And if you wanted to keep Avowed, all right, still add the Digimon game. Well, couldn't promote it. Didn't want to give it as added little bonuses, little nudges, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Didn't want to do that. I might upset Nintendo. Even though Digimon they made a really good RPG, and everyone was talking about it. It went everywhere. Oh man, it's like stuff like that's annoying. Best fighting winner, Fatal Fury. Fatal Fury. There's another hilarious thing. The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, not Mortal Kombat 1. Again, I don't know when Mortal Kombat 1 came out before, but still. I would be hard pressed to even do fighting games considering how far few between a lot of them even come out. And then a lot of them are just more so games of service. So at a certain point, you kind of, I don't know how they gonna keep tackling fighting games in the future. I do not know. It's gonna be tricky. That's for sure. It's definitely gonna be tricky. Now this one was weird because they should have just put best family games, not just best family, because it doesn't make any sense. That just saying best family. It's just weird. Best family for what? It's just the best family. At what? What the fuck are you talking about? Just say, and just like something random like that, and it's supposed to make sense. Like, yeah, it's best family. What? um, two Lego games, huh? That's interesting. Well, Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, and then Split Fiction. Split Fiction, it shouldn't even be classified as a family game, more so just a multiplayer game. That's it. That'd be the only thing I could understand. It's just that it's multiplayer. It's not a family thing. It's multiplayer. And it's like, yeah, you play as, you need two people to play as the characters. That's it. It's not a family. That's a couple. For Donkey Kong Bonanza, that's also a weird winner, considering the fact that it's like, again, not really a family game. It's more so of an action adventure. This is for damn sure it's a platformer, but yeah, it's weird to even have that in that category as family. Best sim strategy. I was surprised because wasn't there a Civilization game that came out this year? No. Could have sworn it was Sid, but like a civilization. Huh? Yeah. It's civilization. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, but Final Fantasy Tactics won over Sid. Weird. Madness. That is utter madness. Not saying that it can't. I'm just saying that I didn't see that coming. That surprised me. Best sports slash ration. So they can't be separate. Gotta stick them together because whatever. I mean, sure. Show you how little they look on both of those fields within the grand scheme of gaming. Yet they're some of the bigger money makers than everything else. The irony is palpable. Like realistically, just always remember that. And Sonic should have won. Never forget that. What the fuck is rematch? They made another soccer game. Thought it was only FIFA and PES. Is PES still out? I've never heard anything else about PES. I don't know. I do not know. Best multiplayer. Is Split Fiction in this? Oh shit, Arc Raiders won. Cool. Good for them. Okay, Split Fiction. There you go. And what the fuck is this? Peak. Okay, Peak. Yeah. See what like that's the weird thing. It's like seeing certain stuff essentially get the recognition that it deserves, and then other things where it's like, okay, so if you recognize this based off of the time that it came out, the small amount of time that it would have compared to the bigger titles, but the fact that it essentially blew the fuck up by comparison, and it rightfully deserves to be the winner. And what the fuck happened to that voting process when it came to a lot of the other shit? Well, what won best adaptation? You know, Last was Part Two. I called it. I called it. I called it. Woo. Not as if that matters. Not gonna watch that piece of shit of a show. I don't really care for the game, so I don't really care for the show. Not saying it's bad. I just don't care. Most anticipated game. The Bond one, I don't know about that. The James Bond game, I don't know about that. People anticipating that, I'm still waiting for like legit gameplay for it. Resi, the Resi, I guess Resident Evil, I guess, but yeah. And then this is Grand Theft Auto's what second time winning most anticipated game, which seems like the category made to give them awards preemptively before they win all the awards. Content Creator of the Year. The hilarity behind this thing right here is great because I saw the video, it was funny, and it will always be funny. Moist Critical win. I don't want to win. And then he won. God has forsaken all. Best esports game. All right. Well, at this point, I'm done with this. Kind of went through the notions of like the better ones, but the ones that matter. And I feel like much like the nominee thing, like yeah, you should build up to Game of the Year. Don't just start off Game of the Year. Uh, that's just me in terms of aesthetic to be pleasing and pleasant with the games. But yeah, yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. I again, uh, not saying that there's anything bad or wrong with what they got going on, but it's just that just I don't think that it's right for anyone to innately be upset at um Claire Obscure for winning so much because they only did it because ain't nothing else that was a challenge. So this is this is a NBA star playing against like a 50-year-old dads that come out on the weekend to play ball every once in a while. And it's like, yeah, but it's like, oh, but the dads were talking shit. It's like, be that as it may, they might have talked a good game, but dude, you're still you. Sit your ass down. So it's not anything that I look at and be and like oh yeah, like this is a just a tragedy. How dare they? How dare they do this? Like do they not understand? Do you not see what you have done to this community? Oh, no, man. But yeah, I guess now we're gonna get into some play some Gundam, play some good old Gundam. Um, make sure they let me see. God damn it. Oh, I just gotta make sure that this audio work. This damn thing. La 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 la. But okay, so you do work. Then what the hell is happening? What in the world? Hmm. This is very concerning because I'm not getting anything. Uh, I don't. I don't think I am. Let me see. Yeah. I'm not really getting anything. Hell, I don't even know if I'm fucking getting any damn thing from my mic either. Didn't really pay attention to that one, did you, Daniel? But but yeah, like hmm, I don't know. I do not know. Wait, but yeah, um, I'm gonna fix this when I can. But Jesus Christ, like it's supposed to be doing. Let me deactivate it real quick. He's gonna come right back. Don't worry. Don't you worry about that. I know what boys like. Jesus Christ. I just had to work earlier. I think like that's the main thing that's upsetting me is the fact that it's like I was just using you not too long ago. Don't tell me it's this. Nope. So then what the fuck is happening? I can't continue with the game if I don't got stuff to play for the game. 'Cause that's cannons or hmm. What is happening? What is happening to my world? Mm, mm, mm. So shit like this happens and it makes you not even want to play a game. Like that you kind of look forward to playing too. And now my OBS is fucking up. Can I never win? I just know if this thing crashes, oh that's it for the stream. I guarantee you that's it for the stream. Hmm. I don't understand why it's not. Like, why aren't you doing it, Cap? So I think like that's one of the other main things that's like a problem. It's like when you be using stuff like this, and essentially you had something going, and then just like a small thing messes something up, but you don't know exactly what the ins and outs are to try and fix that small thing, and then there's nothing that can give you a diagnostic to let you know. All right, it's this small thing. You figure like most programmers would have made something like that already. Let me see. Hmm. 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 I think I can think of this. Unplug this thing and plug it back up. Hold on, give me a second. Nope. Shit. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no, this is quite concerning. Well, what if it's like I'm sitting here doing all this and it just like there's nothing actually wrong with the sound. I'm deaf. That'd be hilarious. It just fix everything. It fixed nothing. This fixed it nothing. Meanwhile, the Legion of Doom. It's like I'm hearing something, but it ain't nothing. I don't understand. I just wasted huge amounts of time doing this shit. Ah, my goodness. Make sure you stop work before you do anything. I know, I'm so sorry. Install what? Okay, okay. I ain't even get to talk about my other stuff, and that, oh my goodness. Hey, all you people. It's like the music is working fine, but for some reason it's not picking up. Uh, hmm. Hmm. God damn it. I just can't seem to get it fixed. Ah! I bet as soon as I like turn off OBS or something, it's gonna just start right back up and it's gonna be fine. Shit. Okay. This is annoying as hell. See, it's times like this that remind me why we we have to come together as a people, as a community, because I don't got enough Asian in my blood to figure this shit out. I was so racist. God, I was racist. I was incredibly racist. No, 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 no. You know what? I just don't. I don't feel like it, and I don't care anymore. I done passed my hour mark, which is what I wanted. But still, fuck. Oh man, fuck me. Fuck you. Fuck. Shit. God damn it. All right. Well, I'm gonna do this tomorrow then. I actually get home pretty early tomorrow for the first time in a long time, and I'll probably only redo this again either Friday, like late at night, or Saturday, come what may. Um, but yeah, if you're able to stick around this long, or if you're someone who decided to just, have this shit up playing while listening to me for the longest, appreciate it. Thank you. Be sure to do whatever it is that you need to do and stay safe and stay healthy out there. Warm, get you, put on a jacket. It's cold as a nip out there. But yeah, this has been another episode of Fun with Blame. Hopefully, I get to do some Gundam stuff. I mean, I just finished watching Origins, like all of it in succession. So it's like I'm just Gundam hype right now, and I'm upset that I don't get to facilitate that because of this goddamn monkey. Let me try one more thing. Not bad, not bad, not bad, dude. You're gonna kill me. Let me see. Oh, could this possibly be it? No, it's not. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna end it here. And just figure this shit out tomorrow.